Here's a fun story about how nice people must be in Arizona and how forward-thinking. Arizona is in an incredibly remote part of the country where they are shut off from all sorts of modern amenities. I don't know if they have the internet. I don't know that they have U.S. mail or films or music. The only thing apparently they must have is a local TV station. And a strange thing happened on that local TV station. It's Channel 12 News. I guess it's KPNX, Arizona. And they have a new host who reads the news there. Her name is Vanessa Ruiz. And apparently, Vanessa Ruiz pronounces things that are that are maybe Spanish words or Spanish places, and she pronounces them in a very weird way, with a sort of Spanish accent. Can you imagine? Can you imagine watching this on your television? Imagine your reaction. It would be crazy. Well, fortunately, she has apologized to her listeners if it has been too upsetting for them. Here it is.
To say thank you to all of you who have expressed a warm welcome and also warm wishes, encouragement after my arrival here to 12 News. As some of you already know, I love to engage with you on social media, so of course keep all of those tweets and Facebook posts coming. Also, some of you have noticed that I pronounce a couple of things maybe a little bit differently than what you're used to, and I get that, and maybe even tonight you saw a little bit of it. Just so you know, I was lucky enough to grow up speaking 2 languages, and I have lived in other cities in the US, South America, and Europe. So yes, I do like to pronounce certain things the way they are meant to be pronounced, and I know that change can be difficult, but it's normal, and over time, I know that everything falls into place. So again, I want to say thank you for welcoming me into your home and your community. It is truly an honor to be here, and I hope it is a relationship that will only continue to grow. And with that, we're going to go to break.
I can only imagine what is on her social media feed, right?
Get back to Mexico. You're America now. You don't do that. Stop taking my job. I was in line to make a transition from being an assistant at Denny's to the news anchor for KPX, whatever the hell it is, and you took it, and now you pronounce it.
If Nick Ragua. No, Nicaragua. What are they complaining about? How come you say Mexico instead of Mexico?
I found some of the things they were complaining about.
What was it?
That she rolled her R's and that she pronounced MESA, Arizona, the 3rd largest city. She pronounced it Mesa, and locals pronounce it Mesa.
It's Mesa! How are we supposed to know what you're talking about? Do you have some type of alien body inside of you that is incapable of making a hard R? It has to come out like that? Just unbelievable.
If I want to listen to that, I'll turn on a rerun of Lucy and watch Ricky Ricardo, but not on my news.
Oh, my God.
I don't want some fancy northern elitist coming at
Some fancy northern elitist coming from Mexico or wherever it is, from the southern hemisphere.
She was, I'll say it non-ironically, she was so classy about it.
You know what?
What was
It's
so
true.
amazing is I love how she said, I love your engagement on social media.
Yeah.
And you just have a mental image of like racist, sexist,
Right,
death
exactly.
threat, freak out.
This is what Donald Trump is talking about.
I love your engagement on social media. You bitch! I hate you! Stop mispronouncing our words! Go back to where you came from!
But good for her. That was
She handled that really well.
She handled it very well. It was also incredibly smart, too, because it basically says, like, oh, instead of letting this fester And then have management at one point go like, hey, I don't want to say that we can't have you on air because we cater mostly to racists, but we thought your report on the sewage backup was just not hitting all the bases. And, so good for her for getting out in front of it.